Hi there, students. To grizzle, or an adjective, grizzled. Well, we use this word grizzled or grizzle in two different ways with two different meanings. Firstly, grizzled, grey. So look at my grizzled hair. It particularly refers to grey hair. I think more than completely grey. Grizzled is part grey. So when part of your hair has gone grey, then it's grizzled. You could define my beard and hair as grizzled as well. Grey, but grizzled, with parts of grey in it. The other meaning of the word to grizzle as a verb is to complain, to whine, particularly of a baby, of a young child, crying continuously but not very loudly, complaining all the time. The baby was cutting a tooth and grizzled all day long. Not screaming, but just low level. They're always grizzling about how nobody ever invites them to the good parties. He grizzled and grumbled all day about the state of the economy. Okay, so grizzled, greyed, old. A grizzled old veteran. A grizzled beard. He looked old and grizzled. His hair was grizzled. The stress had left him a grizzled veteran in uniform. She was a grizzled old woman with a beer belly and a voice to match. He fits the character very well with his grizzled hair and his grizzled beard. Okay, so he was a grizzled combat veteran, a grizzled veteran of former wars. And then the baby was grizzling. The baby had been grizzling for hours, and I just couldn't take it anymore. Okay, so grizzled. A grizzled person, or a person with grizzled hair, has hair that's grey or partly grey. He was an old man with grey grizzled hair. Grey, greying, grey-haired, grizzly. Okay, so yeah, streaked with grey. Having grey hair, having hair that's gone partly grey. Sprinkled or streaked with grey. They say in English salt and pepper. Yeah, perhaps hoary, as in a hoarfrost. Silver. This word grizzled also makes me think of a silverback gorilla. Normally the silverback gorilla is a huge gorilla who has a grizzled line down his back, and he's the oldest of the group, and he's the person who is in charge, who protects the group. And this is called a silverback because the hair on his back is grizzled, and this grizzled look, this grizzling, shows that he is a veteran of many years. So tipped with grey. Having fur or hair that is streaked or tipped with grey. So the silverback is like an old man with grey grizzled hair. He was a grizzled old warrior. We even have a grizzled giant squirrel. This is a squirrel which has grey hair. A grizzled leaf monkey is grey as well. Okay, so grizzled is talking about about grey, about being grey. And then remember, to grizzle as a baby, to cry or complain continuously in a way that's annoying, but it's not terribly loud, okay? So, grizzle. I think it's linked to the idea of this word grey. Grizzle in Middle English, grey. So, formality, grizzled for the grey colour. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. Maybe even 6.5. It's a little bit literary. The baby grizzled all day, 5 in formality. So, bye for now.